When people think about retirement accounts, they hear all the buzzwords of 401ks, HSAs, IRAs, and get overwhelmed. But today, I want to zoom in on just one piece of that puzzle: individual retirement account, also known as IRAs. There are two main types of IRAs: the traditional and the Roth. I will walk you through using these two charts so you will actually see how your money grows. The traditional IRA allows you to contribute money before it is taxed. So this is considered pre-taxed income. Once in the account, your money can grow tax deferred, but you'll have to pay income tax once you begin to withdraw your funds later. A Roth IRA is where you contribute funds you already paid taxes on. Now let's look at the key differences between the Roth and traditional IRA. It all comes down to when you pay taxes. Alright, let's simplify this. With a Roth IRA, you pay taxes before you invest, and with traditional IRA, you pay taxes later when you withdraw the money in retirement. So the big question is, will your tax bracket be lower when you retire? And that's what drives the decision. Let's say you are in a high tax bracket now, but you plan to slow down later, maybe work part-time or retire early, and you will likely fall into a lower bracket. In that case, traditional IRA lets you skip taxes today and pay less later. But what if you are just getting started and your income and taxes are only going to go up from here? Then a Roth IRA is a smart way because you lock in today's lower rate and let your investment grow tax-free forever. So let's talk about when you can actually withdraw this money. For most of the accounts, the magic age is 59 and a half. That's when you start withdrawing money without any penalties. But hey, as you know, life happens. Emergencies, career breaks, family stuff. Sometimes you need to dip in early. And while I don't recommend touching retirement money before you actually retire, there is one big advantage with Roth IRA: the flexibility. Since you put after-tax money into a Roth IRA, you can withdraw your contributions, not the guess though, anytime, without any penalty. Why? Because Uncle Sam already got his cut. You already paid the taxes upfront. So that contribution money is yours to take back. But if you try to take out the growth and earnings before the age of 15 and a half, that's when the penalties kick in. So just remember, Roth gives you that emergency escape hatch, but only for the money you put in, not what it grew into. With traditional IRAs, you can only withdraw without penalties after you turn 59 and a half. If you pull out money early, you'll owe income tax on the full amount, and in the most cases, extra 10% penalty to the IRS. So not only it is taxed like income, but you're also getting fined for touching it too soon. Lastly, Roth IRAs have an additional potential advantage over traditional IRAs. Since you can pull your contributions amount early from the account, some may utilize this as an emergency fund. Although I suggest you build your emergency fund of 6 months and put it in a high-yield savings account. Now, let's talk about the required minimum distributions, also known as RMDs. These are mandatory yearly withdrawals. At the time of this video, the age where this is required to start is 73. Traditional IRA accounts and typically all traditional type of retirement accounts have an RMD requirement, while Roth accounts do not have this required minimum distribution. And the reason for this is simple. You are not taxed on your money in a traditional account until you withdraw. The US government want to be able to tax you at some point, so it requires you to begin to withdraw at some specific age. Since Roth accounts are funded with post-tax dollars, you're not under obligation to spend that money in your Roth. The opportunity to ignore the compulsory withdrawal is one very big advantage you'll enjoy with Roth IRA. While anyone can open and contribute to a traditional IRA, regardless of your annual income limits can prevent you from contributing to Roth IRAs. For you to contribute to a Roth IRA directly as of 2025, you must make less than $165,000 per year. For married and filing jointly, that number is $246,000. These income limits were designed to prevent high earners from gaining outsized tax benefits compared to the average worker. And while everyone can contribute to a traditional IRA, not everyone can deduct the full amount on their taxes. That deduction depends on your income level and whether you and your spouse are covered by a retirement plan at work. So far, we have talked about some of the differences between the two, but there are commonalities as well. There are rules and advantages to invest in an IRA, regardless of if you choose Roth or traditional. Roth and traditional IRAs both come with a tax-free investment growth, meaning you'll have paid the taxes before or you'll pay it later upon withdrawal. But while the money is growing into your account, it is not being taxed. This allows your money to grow and compound for many, many years and decades if you allow it to. This is awesome because in a normal investment brokerage account, you will have to pay taxes each time you sell an investment and make a gain or each time you receive a dividend. Now, let's talk about the total contributions, deadlines, and limits. You can contribute money to your retirement account as long as you have taxable income. This is very important. Annual contribution limits are same for Roth and traditional. As of 2025, the limit is $7,000 if you are under the age of 50, and it is $8,000 if you are above the age of 50. This is of course per year. Now that we have discussed the two accounts, you may be wondering which option is best for you. To be able to answer that, you need to answer this for yourself. Does it make more sense to be taxed now or later? When you answer that question, you can choose the IRA type that will give you the best tax savings. This is because if you expect taxes to be lower in retirement, you can choose a traditional IRA that comes with an upfront tax advantage. While if you think the rates will be higher in the retirement, you can choose a Roth IRA with its delayed tax benefits. If you are in a low tax bracket now, you're probably going to save more money in the long run by being taxed now and putting the funds into Roth IRA. But with a moderate to high tax bracket now, then the traditional IRA tax saving contributions could be a better way for you. So a traditional IRA has an upfront tax break or Roth, and it also has no income limit. Meanwhile, regardless of how much money you make, you can contribute to this account. For high income earners or those looking to reduce their taxable income, it is effectively cheaper to save for retirement, as tax savings each year reduces your contributions, but you'll be taxed in retirement. In contrast, the Roth IRA means you will be taxed now, but your contributions and the earning it makes will grow tax-free and will not be taxed upon withdrawal when you retire it. Both IRAs can be very good option for the retirement savings, no matter which one you decide to go with. The sooner you begin to invest and put the compound interest rate power to work for you, the better off you will be in the retirement. Let me know if you currently contribute to traditional or Roth. And if you learned something new today from this video, please give it a like and share it with your friend. Make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notification when we drop more content. Your finance friend Sushant, signing off.